Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the first ever Dakocity commentary over my own game, because I was recording and my friends were talking a lot and we were saying a lot of stuff. It would have been very cluttered, the audio track, you know, it wouldn't have been very good, right? My friends are constantly talking about my other friend's board who was streaming it to them so they could watch. It would not have made for good content. This probably isn't either, but good for you guys. I had an amazing build this game, right? Late game, you will see. I love Zaun. Zaun is probably my favorite comp in this. I love the augments. It's just such a fun comp to run. Getting 6 Zaun feels so satisfying. And also another thing you'll find out once I get to the augments, I am so happy they brought back trait specific augments, because I get when we get to it, the gunner trait, right? The gunner one that lets you get bonus attack speed on all your gunners, and then also it increases for every gunner stack that they have. You know, since gunner, it literally every auto they do increases their attack damage, but with that augment that I get, and it also increases their attack speed. So your late game board, if you go full gunners, is just absolutely ridiculous, because both they're stacking a crap ton of AD and also casting constantly. So it's just amazing, right? So here I'm just scouting and stuff, you know, it's the early game. I haven't even fought anyone yet. I'm just thinking about, what can I do here? Okay, I got Noxus. I could run Noxus. I could run a lot of stuff. I'm holding Jinx because I always want to run Jinx. I'm holding some 𝗰𝗵𝗶𝘀 units. I could grab the Taliyah, but why the hell would I do that? I do end up doing that for some reason. Very strange, very weird. Very weird human being. My name is Dakocity, and I am a very weird human being. I could sell. I think I do. No, I didn't. I should have sold for econ there, but I didn't know I was going to be getting this awesome augment. I think this is the first time I've actually seen dueling gunners. Now, trade sector I always take if I can't think of anything else, because it's trade sector, and I love free rerolls. And in this elo, I think we're playing in double up right now, so this is really like poopy elo, because yeah, I haven't played it enough this set yet. Set just came out a couple days ago, and I've only been playing ranked, right, on stream. By the way, you should follow my Twitch for when I do stream. And also like the video and subscribe, because I'm really trying to, you know, really trying to get up there, right, in the TFT world, all right? I also got some other funny videos for you guys soon. I'm working on a very, very funny edited video. You know, just get real excited for that. Anyway, so right now we have this little Ionian bench thing. I forget what it's called, the God-willing tree or whatever. Basically, your far right bench spot or wherever it selects. I think it's always the far right. But like, you put a unit there and it activates the traits on your board, as long as it's not like Darken or Redeemer from, you know, the 5-cost traits that are unique only to them, and it's basically just like their passive, right? I lose here. Callista just shits on me. It's fine though. I think I won a loss streak here. I'm looking for piltover units, but I just can't find them. I have a hard time finding units I want this game until I don't. Until they just get handed to me. Had to take a sip of my water there. I've been talking nonstop. This is just one take, by the way. I'm very insane for this. Now then. Yeah, right now I'm just thinking, talking to my friends, just being all silly. I put the Tristana there because, I mean, what am I gonna put there, right? I got Challenger, I could have actually put Challenger. I should have. Now that I see the Samira, there was literally no reason for me not to buy that Samira and put it on the extra spot on the bench, because I already have 2 gunner in, and the Challenger would have helped out my Warwick. Then again, I really don't want to win, even though I'm pretty sure I just win anyway, because this guy's board was actually terrible. Like, that... But... Then again, I do have a gunner trait with the Jinx, so it's fine. And I helped my friend win, so that was good. You know, it's good to stay healthy and double up. You don't want to take too much damage early, because it's like... It's rough, because everyone gets a second chance, so if you're the first person to blow your second chance, you're in big trouble, kiddo. And that's a fact, and that's a bottom line. What am I saying? So I put in Tristana since it's a 2-star. I only have, you know, the Warwick as a front line, which isn't the best. Although he does have the Zaun augment thingy, whatever it's called, the extra mod. They're called mods, right? where it has 33 extra armor and MR, and also heals him for 10% every 5 seconds, and also cleanses all negative effects, which will come in handy very much later on in the game. Although you will see soon someone, you know, just kind of steals my Warwicks, and I'm stuck with a Warwick 1 for like half the game. And he's like my only tank. And also, like I keep saying, like a freaking 15-year-old girl on Instagram Reels. Yep, Jinx just absolutely shatters. Look at how excited I am about that. Oh, and I take a sip of water. You know, I'm gonna take a sip of water too right here. Delicious. I love H2O. Make sure to get a reverse osmosis filter for your water, because it's good, because, you know, the hormones in the water that don't get filtrated out or whatever, filtrated, what the hell am I saying? Filtered out, because, you know, girls take what is it called, the pill, the pill that makes them not being able to get pregnant. I forget what it's called, but since they, you know, they get rid of that stuff by peeing, right? But it puts the hormones in the water, and the filtration systems that we use for like tap and stuff can't actually get rid of those hormones. So if you're a dude and you're constantly drinking water that isn't reverse osmosis filtered, apparently it's actually like fucks with your testosterone levels, which, you know, me being a big boy gym rat man doesn't want that. I mean, most people don't want that. It's pretty as a dude, you're supposed to have high T levels. That's kind of like the whole point, right? You know, it helps your brain work better. It, like, trust me, like once I started doing this stuff, oh my god, I just feel so much better. I can lift weights better, like just more energy. More raw. Get raw. What is this tangent? You guys don't want to hear about this. You want to hear about this awesome teamfight tactics gameplay from your boy Dakocity, who's got a very funny video on the way. I know I told you that before, but since TFT isn't really bringing in all the subs here, I'm still gonna try, right? Because I love this game. But if it really doesn't work out and this video does well, I'm just gonna stick to videos like this. Not like this, but like the video that I'm talking about making. It's just like a stupid meme shit post, but it's like 10 minutes long and well edited, and it's like, it's something that I am proud of, but it does take me like 3 to 4 days to make. Although I could probably make it in 2 if I really cared. You know, if it was like my full-time job, I could do it. But anyway, here we got the Warwick Warmogs on. You know, even though he's our main, like, only one frontliner, if I can get Juggernaut on him, that'd be good from the bench. Right now, I just have this Vi sitting there for no reason. But the Warwick is still good with the Warmogs because of the healing and stuff. I might actually win this, I think. Now I think about it, even though Galio's a very strong unit, especially with that Radiant Warmogs. But look at this. Like, my team just does so much damage, and this Warwick is so tanky thanks to the mod. He basically has 2 items right now. One that's giving him armor and % health healing, and then Warmogs, which is just HP. So it's just the perfect blend, you know? It's exactly what you want. So I go in and help my friend win too, I think. Now he still loses that. Wow, that's crazy. I don't know why I'm looking at my own board instead of that one. Here we're in Krugs. There's actually 2 Lissandras in shop, and I thought about buying them. I think I do buy 1 just to hold them, because there's a dude who already has 4 Lissandras. I think he was the dude I just versed. It's actually crazy that he had so many Lissandras this early. I think he had the 2-star thing that let... No, it's a 3 stars. You can't even do that. I don't know how the hell that he had to have that many Lissandras, man. Man, how do streamers do this? How does Mort Dog do this? Jesus. All right. So here we go. Got some good tank items here. I think I build the gargoyles. I mean, it's like it's such an obvious build on them, right? Yeah. I think about it for a second, because I could put I'm like, oh, maybe I want Dragon's Claw or like Brabblevest too. I think I end up putting the gargoyles, yeah. And then the Lissandra's just there because, well, she's a decent frontliner. She buffs damage dealt by your whole team, and I have a ton of damage, so boggers, right? So, yeah, anyway, I think, like, if the TFT doesn't work out, and if this video that I got planned somehow does well, I will transition into a big meme boy who just does random things, but, you know, it has the same as me in it, right? So, similar to, like, JonTron, you know? Just, like, well-edited nonsense. I don't know. Anyway, let's look at this. The 𝗪𝗪 with Sojin is vile. I've never seen this one before, but it seems to be working. My god. Like, look at that. Look at how fast that thing was attacking. That's crazy. Okay, so we get Zaun Heart here. I just look at the other things just in case, I don't know, I get like $1 million in real life through a fucking gray augment. Like, Zaun Heart is so perfect there. Too bad I don't have another Zaun unit, but like, yeah, I can put in Piltover now thanks to that Orianna. That came in handy. I think I'm actually able to go Piltover 6 in this game, but you know, it's too late. Like, I would have had to screw up my team comp to put it in, because I get it so late into the game. I think my third augment is a Piltover crest, or like, I think it's a Tome of Traits. Yeah, I think it's a Tome of Traits, and I'm able to get like it was either Gunner or Piltover, and I'm like, you know? So, oh wait, no, it wasn't. It was Piltover and Bruiser. I got the Gunner crest from something else. I think I got it off the carousel. That's actually crazy. So yeah, right now we got the T-Hex in, which is really good. We're gonna end up losing. And notice, we're not gonna lose actually, are we? I don't think so. Yeah, that's crazy. So, it's not so crazy. My comps are really strong right now. So the thing about the Hex in Double Up, I think it's bugged. You know, if you guys could send this to 𝗲𝗏, you know, and tell him, oh, it's bugged. Look at this evidence in Double Up. T-Hex is bugged. And to make sure to tell him to shout out Dakocity on his stream every single day for the rest of his life too. He should do that. That'd be really funny if the game dev who made this, who also is a streamer and the YouTuber that I watch every single morning with my breakfast, would shout me out. That'd be awesome. That'd be so great. I would love that. Anyway, so the thing with the T-Hex, and I know I keep going on tangents because I have ADHD, it's bugged in Double Up. So the thing is, I don't know how it's supposed to work. Maybe it's just working as intended, and the intended way is stupid and doesn't make any goddamn sense. But even if I win the round and end up going to my friend's thing and winning that round too, I don't get the charge, which honestly helped me out. As you will see, I got a big T-Hex by the end of this game, and it helped me win, like, really well. I'm not gonna spoil it entirely, but that, you know, T-Hex, even though the laser's nerfed, you know, there's other ways to exploit the cash out. I'm just saying this, not even exploit, just use it properly. I think I made the correct choice at the end of this game. It was very, very nice. Felt very good. Anyway, back to the current year. So we have 3 Zaun, 3 Gunner, very awkward, but the 3 Piltover is making me fine because it's, you know, Double Up. We're gonna get a lot of charges. We're gonna be healthy for a while. We're at 76 HP. You know, I got plans for the future. We're building a solid comp. I just gotta find the pieces, right? I already know what I'm doing. I'm doing Zaun Gunner, obviously, with Piltover in the mix. Right now, I'm like, oh, what do you want, Mo? What do you want, Hot Stuff Duck? That's his name. Isn't that name just so stupid? Don't you just hate this guy for having such a dumb name? He just takes spats. I think I gave him like 7 spats playing with him today, and we only played like 3 games. It's actually crazy. He always goes for the spatulas, which, I mean, I would too. I also go for the high vertical, so I don't blame him. It's just funny because like every single chance I got to be able to give him a spat, he would take it. Even though like there was a Thieves Gloves there, which Thieves Gloves is pretty good, but I think the spat ends up paying off here. I think he has Pandora's box or whatever, so you know, items, not box, items. So he's, you know, able to basically choose what crest he gets. And I think he ends up going vertical too on I think 𝗁𝗵𝗶𝘀. So yeah, he ends up having a really strong comp at the end of the game too. Speaking of which, what I mentioned earlier, remember when I said someone else would have Warwick? It's 3-5 and this dude already has a Warwick 3. And he's in challengers, so he's not even going Zaun, and it's pissing me off because obviously, like, that's fine because that's the tank in challengers too. But I don't even have 𝗰𝗵𝗶𝘀 2, and he's my main tank, and that guy is making it so it's going to be very hard for me to 2-star my main tank. Now I have Garen in right now for Juggernaut because I'm not taking Orianna off the bench because she's dog shit. She's like an actual fucking dog shit unit. But what do I take here? I think I take the glove so I can build 𝗖𝗍 and then just put a sword on Garen. Now, I don't even know if this was a smart choice. I probably should have just, like, bought... Actually, I should have just put it on Tristana and then bought that Tristana, and then later on in the game just put that Trist on the bench to have, like, 5 gunners in, but also have 6 gunners. Then again, I can't even plan for that yet because I don't have the, you know, the emblem for 6 gunner. Even though I will eventually, but oh, spoilers, even though it's gonna be in the title of the video, because guess what gets clicks? Oh, fancy big vertical gameplay. By the way, if you like funny builds, you should go check out my Jhin video. That actually did very well. That's what gives me hope. Like, the algorithm keeps blessing me with random spikes in views. The only issue is, again, I'll get spikes to like 500 views on a video with really good watch time, but they don't sub. So it's either they're, you know, skipping out on the video, like, and just, you know, not sub. Like, you know, the longevity isn't there. It's like really sporadic, and that's what makes me worry, because obviously I need consistency more than anything, right? I'm not like growing at the same rate as my views. So I think it's just the algorithm picking people up, and they're just finding my thumbnails very good. Because they are, yeah, I try my best with the thumbnails. A lot of times they're ugly, but they still pop, right? You know, I see a lot of TFT YouTubers just kind of not using thumbnails, like, not making them. Like, they just screenshot something good and then just zoom in and maybe if we're lucky play around with the contrast and the brightness so then it pops a little bit more, which, you know, it is a good strategy, especially when you're not like super big in learning graphic design and stuff to do thumbnails, right? I didn't even want to learn graphic design. It just kind of happened because I opened up Photoshop. I was like, oh my god, I can do cool stuff with this, and then learned it for fun, and now I can make a solid thumbnail. I mean, you know, look at my channel. Like, I've gotten a lot of good feedback on that stuff. There's always room to improve. I don't think they're perfect, but, you know, I think for my size channel especially, I think I'm doing really well with the thumbnails. You know, I just need the algorithm to pick me up there. And I also should, you know, not make the same content as everyone else, but what do you gotta do? I'm a lazy piece of shit. Anyway, so we just lost that, you know, 3 losses, good win streak, Jesus. I'm not putting the mod on yet because I want to put that on, like, 𝗏𝗏. It's just, I can't put it on 𝗰𝗵𝗶𝘀 because 𝗰𝗵𝗶 already has the better augment for him anyway. I don't want to put it on Jinx because I know she's not going to be my main carry, even though I'm going to hold, you know, fucking nonsense. What am I saying? Gunner Crest, Jesus. I gotta stop cursing. So yeah, I'm gonna hold like these Jinxes for no reason. I'm gonna end up selling them. Sorry, spoilers again. I put that gunner in, so then, oh, now we got 4 gunner and 4 Zaun. We're looking a little better. Now we might start the win, even though, even if we win, we're still gonna get a loss streak for some reason on the T-Hex, because it's bugged. But yeah, I'm holding the Zaun thing because I don't want to put it on Jinx. I want to put it on 𝗏𝗏. I think I do end up doing that. Obviously, Echo definitely doesn't want that augment. The 𝗵𝗵𝗶𝘀's good, but like it's 25% attack damage on him. And if I'm going 6 Zaun, I definitely want to put it on 𝗏𝗏 because when it's over, you know, when it's like unstable, overpowered, I don't know what it's, I don't know what they call it, but that one does 100% on both your attack damage and 𝗵𝗵𝗶𝘀 all the time. So when you put that modification on 𝗏𝗏, he constantly has 100% 𝗵𝗵𝗶𝘀 and attack damage. So even if you don't have great items on the 𝗏𝗏, he's still blasting people, right? And staying alive, which is what you want because Zeri's obviously the main carry when you're going gunners, duh. But yeah, so we're just chilling here. We're okay with the losses. I'm hoping I can lose all the way to, what is that, wolves? No, that's chickens, dummy. Really upset that I found the 𝗲𝗲 and not the Senna there, but what can you do? You know, it's rolling at level 7 for some reason. Moving the T-Hex, even though it's got like 100 HP, so it doesn't even matter. Alright. That Swain rolled decent items. 𝗵𝗵𝗶𝘀 and Deathcap. He's gonna get a crap ton of extra. Yep, look at that HP. I mean, he's still dying really fast because we have 4 gunner in with a really good gunner passive. But that front line is still crazy. We need Last Whisper. Actually, no, we have 𝗲𝗊, so I don't think I ever build Last Whisper this game. I think it's only 𝗲 for Shred, but 𝗲 is really good for that anyway, since you just put 𝗲 in front of whatever carry you have, and then boom, she's gonna at least cast once, and then you have Sunder on the front line for like 5 seconds, which is really all they need, especially if you're going 6 gunner. 6 gunner, I think, got buffed when the live patch happened, because it was doing really bad on PBE. It was definitely one of the underpowered comps. I got to play the PBE, by the way, so you should check out my channel, because I have probably like 30 games on the channel from the PBE alone. I'm pushing 50 videos on this game already, and I started playing since the PBE. I mean, I had, I think, 2 videos from set 7 and 8, but that's like nothing, right? Like 1 video from set 7 and then 1 video from set 8, and I stopped both because they were doing dog shit. But then I got, you know, smarter with YouTube, and it was like, oh, you know, 1 video doing bad ain't that bad. So I start building 𝗲𝗪 here because it's, you know, she can hold items from 𝗲𝗔, but I find the 𝗲𝗔. I'm very happy about this. I'm not going to put the augment on her, but I might put Aphelios in to just sit there and do damage. Really don't need him. But, you know, we really want a Juggernaut. And I'm like thinking about what the hell to do with those tiers. So I end up building Hand of Justice on the 𝗲𝗔. Not the best item choice, although it does keep her alive a lot. Not here, because that 𝗲𝗏 is insane. Thanks for stealing my 𝗲𝗏, by the way. That 𝗲𝗪 build is really interesting with the Seraph's Embrace. Honestly, that theory craft in there is a little interesting, because, you know, she wants the drawn-out fights. So the Seraph's is going to stack more, which is going to make her execute enemies at a higher rate, right? So that is, yeah. It seems like a win more thing. Like, I think you'd rather want, like, 𝗵𝗵𝗶𝘀 or just more attack speed so she can get to her thresholds more. It's not really even really a threshold, it's just adding more flat damage on the unit. But you know what I mean. For those who don't know, because I know 𝗲𝗪's a really confusing unit, basically what she does whenever she attacks a unit, she puts a spear in them. And that spear counts as a flat amount of damage that scales with AP. And her ultimate adds 5 spears, which basically 5 times whatever that damage is, basically, to that unit. So it's constantly stacking. She's not doing that damage to the unit yet. Until that amount of damage added up, the amount of spears added up, equals like the same or greater than the amount of HP that the unit the spears are in has. So that's really good for killing tanks because they heal a lot. So she's stacking a crap ton of spears on that unit, and you know, it's basically just puts a time limit on the super tank, right? Or whatever unit she's hitting, but it's designed for the super tanks, obviously. Because you know, sometimes shit's got like 2 Bramble Vests and Warmogs that, you know, Radiant Warmogs. Like, how are 80 comps going to get through that? Oh, the 𝗲𝗪. You know, there's a surprising amount of flexibility in this set. I think I'm going to see more of that when I, you know, actually get to the higher levels instead of just playing double up with my friends. But right now it's just like kind of, you know, build vertical, build fun comps. It doesn't really matter as long as you just play fundamentals better. You'll usually win. I find the 𝗲𝗵𝗶𝘀 a little late for it. Kind of upset me because I'm like, oh, I could have went 6 piltover if I played the augments a little bit better. But I think I'm looking for 𝗏𝗏 right now. I think I'm like yelling at my friend, "Get me 𝗏𝗏, get me 𝗏𝗏." And then I put Gunner in, I think, on the 𝗖𝗵𝗶𝘀, maybe? I should put the Gunner on the 𝗖𝗵𝗶𝘀. There's no reason not to, because he's just sitting there waiting for 𝗖𝗏𝗏𝗏 to come in, because 𝗖𝗏𝗏𝗏 is really good as a Juggernaut. Because he's 𝗖𝗏𝗏𝗏's 5-cost unit, he can really do everything on his own, right? But also, his Darken passive allows him to buff other units when he dies and then come back, which is really good. Because if he gets on your carry, the Darken buffs there, I think just 𝗰𝗵𝗶𝘀, it might buff attack damage and health too, but I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments what he does, actually, because I don't know. And I'm not going to look it up because my league is closed and I'm probably going to go to bed after I upload this. Anyway, my friend has 2 𝗲𝗏𝗏𝗏s. Honestly, I should have told him to sell one because him holding 2 is making it harder for me to find 1. But you know, he sent me a unit a while ago, and he still hasn't gotten the thing back. It's kind of annoying. Definitely felt like an eternity for that. So, I'm still trying to find this dumb, stupid... I finally find Warwick 2, which is crazy, and I find the 𝗲𝗏𝗏𝗏. I don't know what to put him in for, so he doesn't go in yet, even though 5 Zaun would have been poggers here. I got 𝗖𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, which is gonna be nice until I find 𝗖𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. I think I put 𝗖𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 in, even though 𝗖𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 2 is better than 𝗖𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 1 here. I think it's probably just slightly better, considering I'm really just putting 𝗖𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 in for his traits. You know, same thing with 𝗖𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, but 𝗖𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 2 is really tanky. Especially if I give him items, even though I think I just give him like traits. Right now, we're just chilling. That 𝗲𝗫𝗀𝗀's scary. He's only level 1 though. He'll probably be 2-starred soon though. So what was I thinking? I think I'm thinking about who the hell do I take out for 𝗲𝗏𝗏𝗏? And then he gives me this. This is the decision that I made. Bruiser, Juggernaut, or Piltover. So I had Bruiser in because of the bench. So if I put the Bruiser on something else, I don't need to do that thing on the bench. So I could put 𝗲𝗏𝗏𝗏 on the bench. But I take Tristana out because that would be dumb to have 𝗲𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 on the bench because he's a 4-cost. That's a good tank. And I'm very happy about this. I get Robotic Arm. My favorite augment for mod, for 𝗁𝗏. And I think it's just the best in slot for 𝗁𝗏, right? It's an additional attack. Her thing is all about on hits. Like her ult is an on hit for 5 seconds, I think, and then an execute. It's really smart. And I think the additional attack buffs up 𝗰𝗵𝗶𝘀's faster. So it's just an infinite loop of positivity, right, for this champion. And I have 6 Zaun in now, so it's really buffed. Unfortunately, this Gwen is absolutely insane. She just destroys my backline, doesn't take any damage. I get fucked. But my friend's here with his awesome 𝗲𝗫𝗀 and then dies. And I think I check it. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Yeah, the 𝗲𝗏𝗏𝗏's doing an extra 700 damage on every auto because he ulted that many times. For those who don't know, again, 𝗲𝗏𝗏𝗏, every time he ults, he gets a flat bonus amount of AP damage on every auto, and it just stacks for the rest of the game. I go for Thieves' Gloves here because there really weren't any items that made me happy, and, well, 𝗲𝗏𝗏𝗏 2 is pretty good for frontline again. And I could put the Thieves' Gloves on someone else, which, obviously, more items, very good. I think I put them on Echo. But I'm not sure. They might actually go on 𝗁𝗏. I should have put it on Echo if I, you know, if I don't. Yeah, I put it on 𝗁𝗏. I don't know how I feel about that. Then again, it's getting late into the game, and I do want the 𝗁𝗏 to shred armor. So making sure she has enough health to do that. I find the Senna. Now, the problem is I can't really put her in. I could sell the T-Hex and take out, like, 𝗁𝗏, which would be kind of stupid. So, like, I need to go 9 here, which sucks because we're low on HP, and I don't have 𝗁𝗏 2, so I should roll for the 𝗁𝗏 2, and I think I end up still doing that. Actually, I don't even think I do. I think I get Gunner 6 first. I'm not sure. Let's see what I do. I probably made the wrong choice either way. There were a lot of mistakes in this game already. But, you know, it is a tuber. So, a little spoilers there for you. So I find the Urgot in the shop. Too little, too late. I put Senna in. I'm like, oh, the unique trait doesn't count. That's right. So it doesn't matter who's sitting there. So I just put the Tristana back because I know she's going to be sitting there regardless. Still really upset I can't put 6 Gunner in because obviously I forget how much 6 Gunner gives. Let me know in the comments again how much 6 Gunner buffs every auto, because I know it used, I think it used to be 15 or maybe it used to be 20 and now it's like 30. That seems crazy if it's 30, but 6 Gunner is kind of hard to get. So, you know, it's also a really awkward comp to run. Not super awkward, but like every trait that maxes out and is like needs to kind of max out to be really good, that has a 5 cost as their main thing, that also has no synergies with every other gunner. Like Senna doesn't have any synergies with any of the other gunners, right? At least with like Jace and Jinx, Piltover and Zaun are kind of intertwined because Echo's both Piltover and Zaun. I don't know why Vi isn't, considering she's actually from Zaun and then goes on to be with Piltover, whereas Echo's just kind of in Zaun and hangs out with 𝗲𝗵𝗶𝘀 sometimes. Like, you know, balance-wise, it makes sense. Because it'd be really kind of crazy if Vi was... I don't even know. You could put Jinx and Vi in really early on and just go crazy. I just got kicked out of my Discord channel because I was muted for too long. So I think I just go for Dragon Claw here because I just need more frontline at this point. Zeri's got perfect items. Not perfect, but really good items with a maxed out robotic arm. So I just need time. I just got a text on my Instagram. My brother sent me a meme, probably. All right, so we're just gonna level up here. I'm very excited to level up. I don't know where to put this Senna. I think I put her over here, but then I think later on in the game, I take the Senna and put her next to Jace for the double Zeke's buff, because Jace himself is pretty much a Zeke's. Because again, for those who don't know, Jace, when he ults, even though he misses every goddamn time, he puts down his acceleration gate and shoots his Q, basically, you know, big energy orb, but he misses that all the time, so we don't care about that. Like, we literally just watched him whiff just now, like clockwork, every single time. And it sucks, because even when he hits it, it really doesn't do that much damage, right? It doesn't do that much damage to warrant missing all the time. So we're like dead. My friend just died. And this is really scary. I think I find the Azir so I can send it to him. But, oh my god, I find another Senna. That makes me so happy. I need to position correctly for this. I don't know if I position correctly yet, though. Yeah, this guy's scaring me. So I'm like, okay, put Senna here. Yeah, so she can buff my whole team. That T-Hex is really big, though. That's a good thing. Yeah, we need to win this, and we need to win it fast so I can get to my friend and help him out. Although I think he actually holds his own really well. But, what was I saying? Was I saying something? Did I go on a tangent and just completely, you know, miss the... Okay, oh, the acceleration gate buffs the attack speed of everyone on, like, his left and right. Not everyone, just, you see that, right? It's buffing Zeri and Senna. Okay, so I win pretty fast because Zeri just shreds them. And the T-Hex also does really well. And the Senna. Wow. Jace does well, but that's because he's got an item. Don't give him any more credit than he deserves. So we're on, you know, death's door, right? Literally. You know, if you played Darkest Dungeon, you'd understand, all right? So I buy the Zeri. Obviously, she's my main carry. I get the lock to shop here because Senna, we need to win. If we win, we pog out. And I need to position correctly so I don't get shrouded too bad here. So I think I move... Yeah, I do this cool thing where I move 3 units instantly. Because I have cat-like reflexes. I'm a genius. See, look at that. You ain't seeing these low elo double-up players catching these plays like this. Guess who I learned this from? I don't think I learned it from anyone. I just kind of, it's really obvious to do something like that. The T-Rex absolutely blast. I'm very happy about that. Oh my god, oh, he's doing it again. All right, go help out Mo. Yeah, I absolutely dominated that game, and my friend was gonna win anyway, so it didn't matter. So that's really good. We get another item here. I get to buy Senna. So I think we're good to go. I think I go for 𝗖𝗍𝗃 here because what else am I gonna get? And I mean, it's just gross to get 𝗖𝗍𝗃s like this. I think this is the point where I'm gonna win every game so fast that my friend is gonna, like, even if my friend's losing fights, which is really hard because he has 9 𝗁𝗵𝗶, so his team is tanky as hell, right? 9 𝗁𝗵𝗶 is really good. They buffed it. The Ascension bonus is plus 125% when you have 9. That's crazy because the Ascension bonus is also already really good, and now you're basically multiplying it by 2.25. So I sell my T-Hex here because I'm like, that fight was kind of close. So let's see what I get, because I know I had enough stacks to get like a really good cash out, and there you go. I get an ored item anvil, a completed item anvil, some gold, and another item. And a reforger, so I can turn that item into something else, although it never ends up becoming important. But having 2 items, a radiant item and an ord item on my Senna that's getting a shit ton of attack speed, and also AD from Gunner 6, like, that's, look at how much damage that Senna did. She's a support unit, she did that much damage, while my 𝗁𝗍 was already shredding things. Like, it's pretty much over. It's pretty much over. Both me and my friend are maxed out. We're having an absolute blast. I'm so happy that I got this on recording, even though, again, the audio was a little screwed up because my friends, like, I'm in a Discord with, I think, 7 other people. So, not 7, like 5. But, you know, we were all talking to each other constantly. I know it doesn't look like I talk that much, but, you know, I talk so. Look at me. Look how weird I am. Putting my hand on my mouth. Fucking nervous wreck. So I don't even move here, because, I mean, come at me, really. Like, what's that Cassante gonna do? I'm gonna blow his ass up. Don't take that out of context, please. He didn't move either. I don't know why. He could have shredded my whole team. That might have actually mattered. Probably not, though, because this, again, this Senna, Radiant, Gunblade, and Collector on a level 2 legendary that's getting buffed by a 6, like a prismatic fucking level trade. It's over. I'm hyped. I'm winning. We win. Like and subscribe, baby, because we're out of here with the comeback of the century. 1 HP. Who needs it? I'm the winner. We're the winner. Let's go.